Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video on the Parker Loves Sports YouTube channel. Today, we have some big news coming from my favorite team. Pretty much our best player ever and president of football operations and GM John Elway is stepping into an elevated role, and for the first time in a while, we're going to have a brand new GM. Working in this role for the last 10 years and going back to my playing days, I've always tried to do everything I can to help the Broncos win and get better. As a part of transition, I've thought about for a long time. I've made the decision to step into an elevated role and hire a general manager to lead our personnel and football staff. While I'll continue to be president of football operations in 2021, the GM will have final say on the draft, free agency, and our roster. This is big. We'll come back to this in a minute. This person will be empowered to make all football decisions working in partnership with Vic Fangio. I will be there to support our GM and Vic, providing my perspective, helping with big decisions, and being a surrounding board whenever needed. With all that goes into the day-to-day responsibilities of GM and how the job has grown, this structure will set us up to play. Set us up for success and allow me to focus on the big picture. This is a great place with all the resources to win. We have a lot of good people on the football side, and I'll be there for them in any way possible. The relationship between the GM and head coach is very important. Vic is going to be involved in the hiring process while we cast a wide net, and I will start the search immediately with input from Vic and Joe Ellis. I'm excited to begin this chapter and find the next general manager of the Denver Broncos, John Elway. So, as it said, he's still going to be president of football operations, but he's giving the entire control with the draft, free agency, and roster moves to the GM. And the first thing I want to touch on is the roster part, because there are some things that, frankly, I'm a little bit nervous about as a Broncos fan heading into the offseason. The first thing is he going to pay Justin Simmons? Obviously, in my opinion, he's the best safety in the league. Is he going to pay him? He should. He should pay him. I think Justin Simmons will be a Bronco for a long time. Just the new GM has to sign him to a long-term contract. And will John Elway do that before we hire the new GM? Probably not. Just to give him the say on how he wants his roster. But I would sign Justin Simmons. Will Von Miller come back? Obviously, Von Miller needs a new contract. I'm hoping he can come back. I don't think he's getting old and should step back. I think he should come back for a couple more seasons and hopefully retire as a Bronco. Will he come back? I don't know. And then there's Drew Lock, who I thought almost certainly was going to be the starting quarterback next season, and I'm okay with that. I'm a Drew Lock fan. I think he deserves another year. But with the new GM, is he going to want his guy? Is he going to trade up for Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, one of those guys in this draft? I don't know. It's just a bunch of roster moves, and this is just a couple of them. There's just a bunch of roster moves that I don't know if they're going to happen, because with Elway, I was pretty sure we're going to sign Justin Simmons, keep Vaughn around. Obviously, he already said Drew Lock was who we're going to move forward with. But now, everything just, I don't know. I don't know with the roster moves. The draft, honestly, I like not having John Elway in charge of the draft, because John Elway was pretty predictable. He wasn't a real risk taker in the draft. I'm hoping the new general manager will be more of a risk taker, and I'm excited to see what he's going to do throughout the draft process. And free agency, I like I'm really neutral about free agency. I think he'll do a good job in free agency. So the draft I'm most excited for the new GM. Free agency, I'm a little bit nervous about, and the roster is, the roster is the one that I'm most nervous about with the new general manager. Now, as to who that general manager is going to be, I don't really know at the moment. I think here soon I'll be putting out a video on possible general manager candidates. I'll make a video of posting who I would want the Broncos to hire as general manager. So, yeah. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, here is my plan for future videos. Later today, I'm going to have my mock draft 2.0 coming out. Just be aware that this mock draft was filmed before, or I shouldn't say filmed before. This mock draft I put together before this news came out. I'm filming it right after this video, but I already mock draft it and just need to do the voiceovers for it. Also, like I said, a video of going over who I want the Broncos to hire as general manager. I'll put out a video sometime within the next week or so on who I want the Broncos to hire at general manager. If they don't hire somebody before that video can come out. And then also I'm going to start 7-round mock drafts for all teams that have been eliminated from playoff contention. But I will be doing a 7-round mock draft every week for obviously the Broncos, because the Broncos are my favorite team. And then the final video that I have planned right now is going to be a Broncos 2020 season recap coming out sometime in the near future. But yeah, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed. And let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.